You've just bought yourself your new Sea-Doo Spark and you want to know the do's and don'ts. First things first is the lanyard, also known as the kill switch. This always have connected to either your wrist or your life jacket at all times, because the event of you falling off stops the PWC so you can swim back over to it, get back on safely and go and continue your day. To actually use it, it goes on the desk post, screen turns on, hold the red button in for the PWC to start. To turn it off, you can either hold the red button in or pull the kill switch out. So when you look at the Spark display, on the left-hand side, you've got your fuel. On the right-hand side, you've got your trim. You've got RPM down the right-hand corner, kilometers in the middle, and your hours up the top. With the new gen Spark since 2024, they've actually had 4 different modes. You've got sport mode, tricks mode, eco mode, and normal mode. Previously from that, you only had sport mode and normal mode. An awesome feature Sea-Doo have brought out is the IBR system, Intelligent Brake Reverse. Very easy to utilize. So you might ask, what is it, Jake? In a practical sense, you've started your new watercraft, you're in neutral, the bucket's directly down, the water's hitting the bucket going down. To go into forward, you click the throttle once, which is the right-hand lever, you will go forward. To go into neutral again, left-hand lever once, bucket goes back down into that neutral position, hence neutral. And then reverse, I've got a lot of customers that have a problem with this. So they're holding the lever all the way in, which is the left-hand lever. Bucket goes down past the vertical point, and then they go, the reverse doesn't work. You actually have to have a bit of throttle for that reverse speed to work. The Sea-Doo Spark Tricks in particular has telescopic bars. The reason for that is you can bring them up, bring the center of gravity higher from where your hands are for when you want to do some wheelies in that tricks mode. The Sea-Doo Spark has a lot of potential for storage. You can put a 42-litre bucket in the front, but my best feature is the storage behind the bars for your phone, wallet, keys, everything that's accessible. You've got a waterproof compartment to put your phone and a bit more for everything else. So you've just picked up your brand new Spark, you've taken it for an awesome day out in the water, which is saltwater, harshest environment for anything. So you get home and you may ask yourself, how do I look after my brand new toy? First things first, get your garden hose, hose the Spark off, get some salt degradant product, hose that over that, wash that off. So you've just looked after the external of the watercraft. Now you might ask yourself, how do I look after the internals of this watercraft? First things first, take the seat off. The next gen Spark from 24 upwards has got an access point from the top. All you have to do, get your garden hose, light shower, hose in there. From there, I like to go around to the left-hand side of your Spark, pull the hatch off this side. One thing you've got to be very careful of on this particular model is where the air intake is. So I like to grab my left hand, put it over the air intake, which I'll show you right now, hose in there, try to get it all the back. So once you've washed your motor and the internal of your watercraft, there'll be a bit of water laying in the bottom of your hull. So one of the important things is to pull your bung out. Under the IBR bucket at the back right, pull that out, that will hang there, let that drain, but always remember to put it back in before your next ride. So you've washed the outside of your PWC, you've washed your motor, now the most important thing, flushing your new toy. Get your key, start your PWC. Hose on while running, 30 seconds to a minute. Hose off, give it a couple blips to clear all the remaining water out of the exhaust side of things. Turn it off, done. Another very handy tip to know is your watercraft's dry, it's ready to go back in the garage, ready to put a cover over it on the pontoon, and you want to protect the engine with an anti-corrosive layer of spray. This is called XPS. So essentially spray it over everything that can corrode or rust. All right, that's a wrap for your Sea-Doo Spark. We'll see you out in the water.